What is up, guys? As always, I'm Bobathan, and welcome back to the two big guys, one thick podcast. I always mess it up. This time we're back featuring a little guy in Smequle. Doesn't compare to either of us.
Except for my height.
No, you're not. You're like 5'9".
6'6".
No.
Hey man, he's always sitting down, so they don't know.
The only thing that Smequle has bigger than Zach and I is his YouTube channel, sitting at 374,000 subs.
To be fair, I don't have a YouTube channel, so.
Zach, this is your home. This is partly your channel. You get 30% of the revenue from the podcast.
Really? Because I haven't seen any revenue from anything.
So you want your half a cent?
Yeah.
Your half a cent? That's why we have Smequle on the podcast to help boost ratings.
Oof. Close farming.
He knows that. He lost a bet. We'll get more into that later. But like I said, welcome back to Smequle to the podcast. We've had him on once before. I will link that in the description. This one's going to be a little different. Last time we had him on, it was more of an interview for him. Today, he's just here to join us in the conversation. I got someone on to talk NBA playoffs with Zach because I can't hold that conversation at all. Especially
You're struggling.
Especially now that my Mavericks are out. I'm very sad. But
Porzingis had played, man.
That's what my brother said too. That if
they had no answer from, but man's an injury factory.
Well, and then he got suspended for a bullshit call in that first game.
Well,
he was just ejected. You think they would have won that game?
Yeah, probably. He was dominating that game. Like,
even LeBron said on Twitter that it was a bullshit call. I didn't see it. I don't watch basketball.
The first one is in the rule book. Like, you can't wave your arm at an official. Like, it's technically a flagrant, but everybody does it. Like,
LeBron doesn't.
Yeah, but LeBron's LeBron. LeBron also walks up the floor with the ball, and so it doesn't really matter. And I love LeBron, but
jeez. Okay, before we get into anything, I just want to start off on a sad note. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. The other day, Chadwick Boseman passed away at 43 of colon cancer. Smequle and I were actually in the middle of playing Madden, and he told me, and I thought it was like one of the hoax you see, and it was crazy to think that man recorded 7 or 8 crazy action movies with stage 4 or stage 3 colon cancer.
Yeah, not to mention all the other movies he was doing with Marshall and
unreal. And the one thing that my sister pointed out is it's crazy because Marvel had to have known, because you have to get insurance on these actors, and you getting a physical done for these actors, so he has cancer. It's crazy that Black Panther came out in 2016, 2017, and he was in Civil War before that, so they probably knew around Civil War that he had it, and it's 2020. It's August 31st, 2020, and we all kind of just found out now. It's crazy that it didn't leak. It didn't. No one knew. I think
that's something that they probably had special, like.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, when you got Disney behind you.
Yeah, and he's probably specifically asking for it not to leak too. So.
And you pointed out that when I texted you about it, that a couple months ago, someone posted a picture of him, and people were making fun of him for how skinny he was.
I don't think they were making fun of him. I think a lot of people were just worried, like saying, like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then
now we know why.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and it was very sad to hear. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. And I just want to touch on both the NBA did it with LeBron did Wakanda Forever and took a knee, and then I don't know about the NHL. I know the WNBA did something, and then I know
a couple Premier League players did it as well.
Yeah,
and friendly matches.
Apollo Crews in the WWE did something as well on his way out for the pay-per-view last night. And not just in person, but you see it all over. I know you don't because you don't have Twitter, but it's literally everywhere on Twitter.
I do have Twitter, actually.
Yeah. So you and your 7 people you follow.
That's not true. I follow 1 person.
Thank you for proving my point.
I see the trending stuff.
I do want to point out he did not accept my follow request.
Oh, did you request him
Like
follow me?
a month ago.
I don't use it.
No, so yeah, I wanted to get that out of the way. It was crazy to hear, and we're gonna move on. We got a lot to talk about though. There's lots going on in sports. Not so much in entertainment or YouTube drama, unless you know something going on. And then we'll talk about Roy's or Smequel's favorite thing in the world after the David Blaine trick coming up.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a bit.
It got pushed though, but I can't wait. Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a bit because Roy loves talking about it. When we were at Roy's housewarming party, Roy was literally just asking about, you hear what David Blaine's doing? And no one would answer him.
It's an insane thing, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Did you see the Joe Rogan podcast?
No, we'll hop into that after.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, let's start with sports. We're going to talk about the NHL first because then I'll give you guys time to talk about the NBA. As of right now, there is no advancement to the second round, which is technically the third round, but there are multiple series on the line. My Bruins could be eliminated tonight. They go against the Lightning down 3-1, and Colorado could be eliminated tonight as it is currently 3-1 in that series, with Dallas winning, and then the Tampa Bay or the New York Islanders are currently winning 3-1 over the Philadelphia Flyers. And the Golden Knights are currently winning 3-1 over the Vancouver Canucks. That's really sad because I thought the Canucks might be the Canadian chance to make it through. But the other day...
I just like watching their team. I think it's fun to watch.
And I'm going to counter that with Roy and I were playing Madden the other day, and I watched game 3, and I was screaming at the screen because they wouldn't do anything. And I had 4 of them in FanDuel, and they just did nothing. They lost 3-0.
Yeah.
I watched them skate into the zone on a power play, immediately lose the puck. Vegas would dump it. They do the exact same thing, and Vegas would just be on the line, and they couldn't get past them. And I'm like,
Vegas is a tough team, though.
I think Vegas escapes the West and makes it to the Cup final, which is crazy because Vegas has been around for 3 years, and 2 of their appearances, playoff appearances, are going to end in Cup finals.
Yeah, that's nuts. They got a good team, though, man.
See, it's very tough as a Bruins fan to say this, but I think Boston can win maybe one more game. The loss of Rask at the beginning of the series was really hard. It's always hard to lose your starting goalie. And Halak's a great goalie. Halak's held teams together for years. Yeah. But it's tough when you're the only goalie. Boston's backup goalie has only played 1 game, and he allowed 5 goals the other day. Yeah, it's bad. And I don't think we can come back down 3-1. I hope we do, of course. But I don't see how it's going to happen. In which case, go Vegas. I hope they win the Cup. But do you have anything to touch on for hockey, Zach? And then I'll let you guys talk about the NBA.
I actually have a question. What is the Fleury thing? I keep seeing it on SportsCenter, them talk about it, but I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so at the trade deadline, Vegas went and picked up Robin Lehner. Okay. Robin Lehner has been a phenomenal backup, and kind of wherever Lehner has been, they've been running the Boston system where they have 2 goalies. Yeah. So they use them in separate nights, because Boston would run Rask Halak back to back, and it really didn't matter who started; they relied on both of them. And wherever Lehner was, they were kind of doing the same. And then Lehner got brought into Vegas, and Fleury lost his first round game. Screw the preliminaries that didn't matter, the round robins. Boston treated them like an exhibition, so did everyone else.
Yeah.
But he lost his first game in the regular series, so they threw Lehner in. And Lehner won 4 straight.
True.
So they haven't been going to Fleury, and Fleury's agent then tweeted a picture of a sword through Fleury, and it was kind of like, oh, Vegas backstabbed him. And then Fleury came out and said in a press conference, I didn't tell him to tweet it. I asked him to take it down. If Leonard's winning, Leonard can keep playing.
They basically did what Pittsburgh did to him when Matt Murray played. But wasn't Fleury hurt? I think he got hurt, right?
Yeah. And then Murray played the first 2 rounds of the playoffs phenomenally. Lost one game, they put Fleury in, and Fleury played the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So, no, that's the whole Fleury thing. Vegas hasn't had a good week because then there's one of the star forwards, Jonathan Marchessault, got into it with someone on Twitter and called the guy's dog ugly, called his wife ugly, called his wife a bitch, and
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I saw it when I was watching the Vancouver game the other day. It was just out of the blue too.
That's wild.
Yeah. So it hasn't been a great week for Vegas, although they're up 3-1. Other than that, I think we are good for hockey talk. This time next week, I can be very sad or very happy. Maybe Boston manages to come back. Maybe I'll still have a team left in some sort of playoffs. But this time, no, it's 2 weeks from now. Football starts on the 13th. So that's when I'll be happy again. No, so I'll let you guys talk basketball. I can read out who is left, but I'm pretty sure you guys.
Well, you can join in on the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys can.
He's just gonna sit there like.
No, of course. Okay, so Milwaukee's through.
Yeah.
The Lakers are through. The Clippers are through.
Isn't Milwaukee tonight or is it tomorrow? Right?
Tonight.
Or no, it's today.
Yeah. Okay. So, who's left? The Thunder and the Rockets. No, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Thunder and Rockets.
Yeah.
Denver, Utah tomorrow.
And Denver, Utah. And that's all that's left.
For this round, yeah.
Yes. And so we have started the second round already. Only one game, right?
Boston and Toronto.
And guys, what the fuck happened to the Raptors last night?
Lowry's overcoming an injury.
And I think then they just couldn't shoot at all.
Yeah.
And my brother said the opposite, where the Celtics couldn't miss.
Yeah. They hit what, like 17 threes or something? Like something crazy?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's enough to get you a free fry from McDonald's if the Raptors do it.
Yeah, Raptors shot one more three, but only hit 10.
Oh.
10 for 40.
That was like you the other day, Roy.
Yeah, I think I did worse than that.
When I tweeted you, when I snapped you the picture, Zach, he was playing Gibeon ball, and I was just watching.
You didn't join?
No, they had a one-on-one.
You were worried about your ankles, again?
No, never happened. My ankles remain unbroken. Okay, so what do we think of the first round matchups before we start talking about the second? There were 3 sweeps. The Celtics swept 76ers, the Raptors swept the Nets, which we kind of saw coming, and the Pacers swept the Heat. The Heat swept the Pacers.
Other way around.
Yeah, sorry. Did we see the other 2 sweeps coming? I thought the 76ers were better than that.
Ben Simmons got hurt, but
yeah,
in my opinion, Joel Embiid should have been able to get you one game.
Yeah, I thought they would have, at least got one. But I mean, the Celtics, they're looking really good.
Yeah, they're not too deep, but they have all their starters can go for 30 on any night. So
okay, so I know Hayward.
He's injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I can name another starter.
Come on, you're missing their 3 best players.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas?
No,
he's been gone for a while. Yeah.
I don't know. Should I know them? Kemba Walker.
Yeah, you know Kemba. Jason Tatum.
I know Jason.
Jaylen Brown.
I've heard of Jaylen Brown, but I don't know. I couldn't have told you he played for the Celtics. I would have said Kemba was still on Charlotte. So
no.
Okay, so
Terry Rozier now.
So the Celtics one was kind of expected because of how well they're playing. What about I know you guys expected the Raptors to sweep.
Oh yeah, the Nets were they had nobody.
Yeah, I thought Dinwiddie was there, but I was wrong.
Yeah, he didn't play.
He didn't play, so I was like, oh yeah, they really just have Karis LeVert.
Yeah.
And Jared Allen, who's okay.
Okay, what about the Heat? Did you guys expect that?
I thought the Pacers were gonna get a few games.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a good series, but man, Miami's looking better and better every time I watch them play.
Mm-hmm. I think
They're-
they might beat Milwaukee.
I was
be
gonna say the
honest.
same thing.
Yeah.
I think Miami's their worst matchup.
Really? Besides the Raptors?
I think Bam guards Giannis probably better than anyone in the league, so
Yeah.
that's a tough matchup for them.
That's a hot take here.
Well, everyone else has to double Giannis, and Bam can play him one-on-one. So
Yeah.
and they defend three-pointers horribly.
Who?
Milwaukee.
Okay.
And Miami lights it up from deep.
Mhm.
So
Who is big on Milwaukee? Or sorry, not Milwaukee. Miami.
you can't name one.
No,
Jimmy Butler.
I didn't. I would have said he was still. He was on the Bulls before, right?
That was so long ago.
That's what I would have. That's what I would have
Yeah,
last
that
told
was a
you.
while ago.
He's been on 2 teams before that.
That's all I
Like,
would have
after
told
that.
you. That's all I could have
Yeah.
known. Okay, so then we'll go to the series that weren't sweeps. Did you guys expect the Trailblazers to take a game?
Yeah, I did actually.
Well, you know our bet.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we'll get into that now. At Roy's housewarming party, we were having a good time, and Roy was in a mood. And Roy looks at me and goes, "No." He looked at all the guys there, and he goes, "Anyone want to take a bet on? I'm going to take the Blazers. You can take the Lakers. $50." He got one answer, and it was $12,000. And so I look at him and go, "I don't want your money. I want shout-outs." So if the Blazers won, I gave Roy $50. If the Lakers won, he gave me. We negotiated down to 2 shout-outs because he charges a lot of money for shout-outs. These shout-outs are unrelated to videos that he is in. So if he's in it, it doesn't count as a shout-out.
Yeah.
So that was our bet, and of course the Lakers ended up
Yeah.
dummying the Trailblazers.
Oh, this wasn't game 1.
This was after game
was it?
1.
Oh,
This-
this was for the whole series.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
was after
Game one.
Portland won. Yeah.
Roy was convinced. Who was the comment? Was it Charles Barkley that said, "If they take 1, they're sweeping"?
Yeah, he did say that.
Guaranteed. Charles Barkley is just. If you get an endorsement from him right now, it's not looking so good.
And then we'll go to the last. Well, no, we have 2 more series to talk about. Clippers, Mavs. Porzingis is in different game or different series.
Yeah, I think they could have taken it. He was playing.
Yeah, honestly, he was the way they couldn't guard him, but I think
Yeah.
Clippers ultimately would have come out with it, maybe game 7, but
Yeah, as long as
I don't know.
if Paul George played
Performed.
good in game 7, then
Yeah,
Then
if
I
he
think-
played like he did towards the end of the series, then
Let's
yeah.
talk about that game 4 buzzer beater, though. Holy for
that was,
Luka, that was beautiful.
that was so sick to watch.
Yeah.
So hype.
yeah, I love Luke. I think he's a superstar, but it was crazy when he hit that too because he's not the greatest 3-point shooter, but he can hit
Yeah.
them when it matters. So
Yeah.
Everyone on the Mavericks is the greatest at their position.
Boban.
So, the series, the Jazz came back. No, sorry, the Nuggets came
Denver
back.
came back, yeah.
Nuggets
Yeah.
came back, from 3-1.
Wow, and
Hey,
tomorrow's game 7.
Jamal Murray's been going off.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, so tonight the Rockets face the Thunder. Do you think they can take it?
I hope OKC wins, man. I like watching
Okay,
Shea and Chris Paul play.
I was gonna say CP3's on OKC,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then Westbrook is now on the Rockets, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's injured right now.
And I
Or
know,
he's back now.
Oh, he's back now?
Yeah, he
Okay,
played
true,
last
true.
game.
I know
Oh, true. I
Harden's
didn't
also
watch
on
it.
the Rockets.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 I can name
Good
on the
job.
Rockets. But I knew CP3 was on the Thunder, and I was hoping you didn't say it, and then you said it.
Yeah. Did you know who the other guy I said was?
No.
He's Canadian.
Um,
pretty good.
Yeah, he played awful last game.
Yeah.
That was like a big reason.
He's young now.
Yeah.
And then go ahead.
I was gonna say, just if he does good tonight, then OKC could have a chance at winning. But if he plays like last game, then I think the Rockets will take it. And with Westbrook.
Yeah. Okay, and so
I think Shea needs to drop 30 for them to have a chance.
Yeah.
And then the final game tonight. Oh, there's only 2 games tonight. The other one we already discussed. Who you guys think the Heat could possibly dethrone the Bucks, take them out. That game's at 6:30 today, and the Rockets game is at 9. And then there are 3 hockey games tonight, I believe. No, there's 2. Boston plays at 7. Colorado and Dallas play at 9:30. But yeah, so that's the NBA scores. And playoffs.
Wait, who do you think's taking Game 7, Denver or Utah tomorrow?
Me or Roy?
Both of you.
I don't know.
My sister lived in Utah, so I'm gonna go with Utah.
I feel like Denver might Jamal Murray.
Yeah, I think Denver's got the better team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the fact that he's dropping 50 on like 67% shooting is ridiculous. Like, didn't he drop like 70? Like, didn't he drop 50 on like 75% last night or something like that?
I think there's something crazy like that.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Are you looking it up, Roy?
And then that's what I was about to look up. And then the fourth quarter, he's just been going off the past few games.
Yeah, he was 17 for 24 and 9 for 12 from 3.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
insane.
Yeah, 50.
Holy shit. Well, that's 75% from 3?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I could shoot better than that.
Doubt it.
Toss it.
I've never seen you shoot a basketball, though, so.
I've seen him play. It's not great.
No, shut up. I beat you. I'm the GOAT.
No, you did not.
I'm actually pretty sure we were on the same team at one point. I couldn't tell you what went on.
Probably for one game.
Yeah,
the other game, I broke your ankles.
That never happened. I don't know why you keep telling lies. If anyone's gonna break my ankles, it's gonna be me tripping over something because I'm an idiot. Yeah. So we'll move on to gaming and stuff. What have you been playing recently, other than Rocket League? Because all I see you fucking losers talk about in our group chat is Rocket League and anime.
Well, it's an anime group chat, so obviously we're gonna talk about anime. But yeah, we've been grinding Rumble lately.
I don't know what that is.
It's like one of the game modes. It's kind of like Rocket League, but with like power-ups.
Okay, I know what Hoops is because that's all Justin used to play on my PlayStation. Had his own PlayStation, but whenever he was in our apartment, he was just playing Hoops on Rocket League.
Yeah, so I've been playing that, and I started playing FIFA again.
You fucking loser!
I'm trying to get because they have preseason rewards, so that like when I get FIFA 21, they'll translate to that game. Like it gives me awards for that game.
Zach, don't buy an Xbox.
Shut up.
Buy a PlayStation.
PS5.
Okay,
I want the Fable game.
The only reason Zach is buying an Xbox Series 1 is for one game, and it's Fable.
I want that's exactly what I'm getting.
That's the only.
I've been waiting for that game since I was like 13.
He texts me and he's like, "Man, they're not going to announce Fable. I'm just going to get a PS5." 2 days later, comes across my feed. Here's the Fable trailer. Running out of time. Shut up, Zoom.
Yeah, they put time limits on these now, apparently.
Oh, yeah. 10 minutes.
How much is it to upgrade?
Jeez.
Fuck that. They charge you $16?
Like 16 a month or something?
No. We'll
in general.
No, it charges you $200 total.
Jeez.
Or you can pay $20 a month. We'll just start another Zoom call.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Zoom. But yeah, so Zach is literally only getting it, and he had no idea they announced Fable. And I literally sent Zach like 45 text messages because he wasn't answering.
I can't remember what I was doing.
And he's like, "What do you want?" Because I just kept saying Zach, and I sent him the link, and he's like, all he said was, "Oh."
Yeah, I was in shock.
And then
I went and Googled it and started reading everything about it.
Yeah,
and I watched the trailer.
Yeah, he's like, "I needed to know this."
Yeah. Oh,
and then all I got was, "I'm getting an Xbox One or Series 1."
Yeah.
So
I would get a PS5, but gotta play Fable.
I mean, or you get a PS5 and a PC, and then you just play Fable on PC.
That's so much money. If I was gonna get a PC, I'd just get a PC.
Yeah.
So
everything's gonna be cross-platform eventually, anyway. So
I think exclusives are gonna stay exclusive for a bit.
No. I just mean
like all the
besides
multiplayer.
exclusives,
for sure,
multiplayer.
Yeah.
So it's not like
before whatever. No, what was I? Oh, I was talking to Roy the other day because the lottery's at $55 million, and I had a ticket.
Yeah, my girlfriend plays the lottery too.
And I said that you guys don't get money. I'll buy you all cars. Or you can take whatever car you want within reason. Or you can take the cash for the car. So
I take the cash.
You don't, Zach. You need a car.
No, I don't.
You can't. You guys have one car between you guys.
Yeah, so I don't. Where am I going?
That's true. What about when you have to work? Once you inevitably get a job.
Bus, or I'll get my mom to drive me, or she'll let me take the car. She'll take the Fiat.
The Fiat. No, she'll make you take the Fiat.
My brother's just in school, and it's online.
Can you fit in the Fiat?
That was a rude question. No, I'm kidding. But I used to drive. I can fit in it.
You could fit in it in high school.
I can fit in it now. It's my head hits it.
Yeah,
hits the roof. But
I think Roy's the only one that could comfortably fit in the Fiat right now.
Yeah, it's brutal. I'm telling you, my mom doesn't care about tall people.
No, man.
Like the way she's designed her house too, like with all the lamps low.
Oh my god, I dummied myself when I went upstairs in your house.
Dude, you know how many times I've woken up in the middle of the night, gone to the bathroom, and just drilled like the bridge of my nose on like a light.
Yeah, so
also low.
So one of my first times going to Zach's, someone was in the bathroom downstairs. He's like, "Oh yeah, there's a bathroom upstairs." Doesn't warn me that the second I step on the top step, I've hit my head on this light. It's that low.
Yeah, it's so low. Everyone in my house is like under 5'9", so.
Right, it's smaller than the light in your living, like in your dining room.
Really?
Yeah, it's bad. Zach, before we switch to another Zoom call, we got 6 minutes. Do you want to tell Roy about the text you sent me this morning? About your mom?
Oh, that she doesn't talk to articling students?
Yeah.
Well, she says they're not very helpful.
So Zach's brother's friend got a job at an articling position at Zach's mom's firm. And Zach's brother goes, "Hey, be nice to her." And Zach's mom just goes, "You think I'm going to talk to her?" I don't talk to the articling students. And that's just, your mom's one of my favorite people.
They're typically like working with like junior partners or like doing like clerical work and stuff like that and kind of like learning. So they're not like really, unless it's at a small firm. Like if they're at like a small firm, they'll typically work like hand in hand with the people. But
yeah, your mom just doesn't give a fuck.
I don't know. Obviously she's gonna be nice to them, but
she's not gonna be nice to them when she doesn't talk to them.
Yeah, well, like I just don't think a lot of them are.
No, you're right.
Gonna help her. So.
Your mom's my favorite. Your mom and Mac are my two favorites.
Mac is toxic.
Mac just antagonizes her for no reason.
Yeah, he doesn't. No, he does it on purpose. He thinks it's funny.
Just sits there and antagonizes his mom. No, but we'll talk about Fall Guys before we have to start again. The Fall Guys bid is officially over. Mr. Beast, AIM Labs, Ninja, and someone else all went in for $1 million.
Oh, really?
Like collectively, or that $1 million each?
Collectively. And
Okay.
so all four of them get a skin.
Like they each get their own skin?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was Ninja. It was Ninja.
You just said them all now.
No, I forget. I didn't say the fourth. Oh, G2 Esports. FGTV's really mad because they were the leading bid up until the last 5 minutes at 510,000, and then they got outbid, and they're like, "How are we gonna match 4 people by ourselves?"
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
so
they should have let him get in on it too.
yeah,
They're all giving them their own skin.
Yeah. So they all get a skin between the 4 of them, which is dope. I'm hoping they don't cost crowns because then I got to get better at the game. I hope this eventually crosses over to Xbox, Zach, because I think it would be a lot of fun to play with you.
Yeah, it just seems like a game you'd have to play with like friends. Like,
it's so much fun with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Roy might never talk to Lawrence again, but there was like 15 of 16 eliminated, and you're like on this giant wheel, and you gotta stay alive. And I just I just hear Lawrence start giggling like a fucking school child, and Roy disconnects from the call and leaves the game. And I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "I threw Roy off." And Roy's like, "I'm never toxic." Roy's like, "I'm never fucking playing this game again."
Yeah, that's toxic.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And my cousin plays with us sometimes, and all Lawrence does is target my cousin, and it drives him insane.
Oof. How old is your cousin?
28.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like 13.
Oh no.
On this kid.
Oh no. If my niece wants to play Fall Guys with us, that's all I'm gonna do. Is throw her off.
Let's just play with her.
Yeah.
Oh, throw her off. Ruthless.
Why
right,
not?
you got less than a minute to get something out.
No, it's 2 minutes.
Mine says less than a minute at the top left.
Mine's at 150.
Yeah, that's what mine's at too.
Oh, that's wild. Mine says less than a minute. Maybe I'm gonna get booted.
No, I'll just send it. I'll send it back on Facebook, like I did, and then Discord for you, Roy. My last thing is fuck Zoom.
Oh jeez.
Why you gotta put a time limit on these now?
The time limit was in for a while. I don't know why you didn't get them before.
Well, no, last time we did the 3 of us. We got the notification, but it didn't kick us.
Yeah.
And then it was like, "Oh, we're feeling generous today. We extended your call."
True.
So I'm assuming then that schools are paying for Pro because all my classes coming September 14th are on Zoom.
Yeah, it'll probably be like kind of like how you get Microsoft Word and stuff. It'll probably be one of those things where you just download a.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel for you, Zach. I don't know. I'd be lost if I wasn't going to school come September. Like I don't.
It's like we're gonna be figuring out what to do.
I hope you get a call like, "Oh, we're kind of near the deadline for you to get off the wait list."
Yeah, I think it's like up till like the last week, and then it's like because some people drop out like a weekend, but
yeah. No. I mean, Roy's already adjusted to it. How long have you been doing this? 3 years now? When did you drop out? Second year?
Yeah, second year at the end of that. So two and a half, almost years, I guess.
Yeah. So you're used to it by now. But poor Zach, his first time. Anyways, so Zach's not back in yet. They cut us off mid-sentence, as you saw. But we're back. Zoom kicked us out, but you can't keep us away. So Zach's about to rejoin. But as I was saying, Zach's on the wait list for law school, and he can hear back as late as a fucking week into the semester, which is ridiculous because you need so much to go into law school. No. Was it weird for you adjusting to the no school life?
Well, it wasn't too bad because my second semester, in my second year,
Yeah.
I only took 3 classes.
Yeah.
So I was like half at school, half
At home.
yeah.
And he's back.
Did you guys get booted at the same time as me?
We
or?
all did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mid-sentence.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, I wasn't sure if like I got booted first because my thing said less than a minute. And
Okay, let me rename this. Zoom part 1. Okay. Yeah. Fuck Zoom.
they're just trying to make some money.
Yeah. Well, I'm broke, and
So
so
you go to Skype.
It's
yeah.
either they do this or they start, or they start doing pop-up ads.
I'll take pop-up ads
Yeah, that's true.
because they don't interrupt the stream or the conversation. So yeah, we were talking about school, but fuck school. We'll go back to video games. So Fall Guys, yeah, great game. Really enjoying it. Roy and I tried to switch back to Fortnite the other day, seeing as it was a new season and looks pretty cool because it has a Marvel crossover, like fully. The whole season's based on Marvel, and we played 5 games. We won our first game very easily, so probably a lot of bots. And then we hated our life the other 4 games. So we quit.
Yeah, I think I played one game for the first time in like 3 years, like a couple months ago. Like since like season 2 or 3 was like the first time it was like the last time I played, and it was all bots.
We just played way too much before. I think kind of got old. Like we played every day for
months.
It was probably over a year. We played every day.
Oh yeah, the whole.
I think I got sick of battle royales pretty quick. Like even Warzone, I can only play like once. It's like
I find Warzone a lot more replayable than current Fortnite.
I think OG Fortnite was like the most replayable game ever.
Oh, for sure.
I played that game all day.
Well, that's why we played for a
until
year
it got
straight.
toxic.
Yeah, we probably played a year straight from season 2 to probably the start of season 10.
Yeah.
And then like we played through everything. We played through the stupid fucking sword. We played through the airplanes. We enjoyed the ballers.
The ballers were fun.
The ballers were a lot of fun.
Competitive.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
That was way after I stopped playing.
But it was tough. There were points where it was tough to get through, like with the sword, where you constantly regained health and there was no max health cap. And then the planes, which at first they wouldn't take damage when you hit builds. So you were just flying through people's builds with your team, and you were just annihilating people. Not to mention,
I mean, when you're trying to come up with an update every 2 weeks, and like you've got for like years, and you've got just teams cramming, like working 48 hours like straight, like you're gonna get some
shitty updates.
It's definitely it's a good like business strategy, but it's tough creatively.
Oh, for sure. Like what, Roy? How long do you think you do? What, 3? We'd say 3 videos a week.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
3 to 4 videos a week, and what? We're here now at the end of 2K20, and you're at a loss, correct? Because there's not much you can do.
Yeah, there's nothing.
So when you're doing that constantly, it's clear that you're losing your creative edge until something new sparks. Like when 2K21 comes out, you'll be ready to go again. You have a whole new. But when you're dealing with the same game for now, 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Like
you run out of ideas, and
I can only imagine how much it costs them to get a full Marvel season.
Yeah.
Because it must have cost them an arm and a leg for that.
I don't know. I'm sure Marvel probably wanted to do it too.
Yeah, because they got a ton of.
Yeah, they got a ton of.
There's so many people playing the game.
They had Fortnite in their freaking movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I know that was probably like a sponsor too. Like Fortnite paid for that, but still, like, they all
I guess
have this bond where like they both profit off of each other.
Yeah, I guess. Well, Disney's been working with Fortnite for a while. You had the whole Star Wars season.
Yeah.
But also DC, there was a whole Batman like era.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Tilted Towers became Gotham.
Yeah.
So
I think I did jump in once to play that just to see what it was like.
Yeah, I didn't.
I jumped in and I was like, I hate this game.
I wanted to play when
people are too good now, man. That's crazy.
I wanted to play when the lightsabers were around, and then I just never got into it.
When was that? Was that the chapter 2, or was that still in?
I think that was chapter 2.
Vince Carter set to join ESPN. Look at that.
Fortnite.
Breaking news.
December 14th, 2019.
Okay.
So I think it was just after the start of the new part. Yeah, because I'm watching a video and this is not a location I could tell you.
Yeah.
I wonder if Epic is going to do anything to like optimize Fortnite for the new consoles.
I think so. Yeah, I'd hope.
Yeah, I mean, because it runs.
I'd assume they would. They're still like top 3 biggest game in the world right now. So
yeah,
that's where my hope is. Something happens in the current game and brings the start back to new gen.
Yeah.
Where on the new gen consoles you're playing the original first season onwards.
Or just a whole new map in general. That'd be kind of cool. Like
I would be okay with a new map
that,
itself with like a different terrain and everything.
Yeah, that's what.
But
as long as they got tilted. Just need tilted back.
The current map just feels the same with different name places.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Like you still have the giant lake in the middle, which has the agency or whatever it's called now. And like you still have Salty Springs, you still have Pleasant Park, you still have Retail Row. Yeah, they're in little bit different locations, but I would take a new map or the original map. I think if they release the original like first 10 seasons again, like on new console optimized, that would mean you wouldn't have to play backwards compatible. You wouldn't have to do much. They also wouldn't have to constantly update. They just follow the same path.
Man, honestly, I think even if they brought back like season 1 map and everything, I don't think I think people are gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna go back and play, and then they're gonna get killed by these kids that have been still playing 24/7, and just be like, I hate this game again.
I think all the streamers would go back.
Oh yeah,
well, all the streamers.
I don't know. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they got skill-based matchmaking now too.
Yeah.
Which I don't like the bots in the game now.
No, I don't like that either. Because
they can't like.
They didn't. It's like someone.
I don't think they were necessary. I think you have enough players. You didn't need.
Yeah, there's enough players that are still bad.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think they're doing it for like they're trying to get new players and people want to. Like at the start, it was like it was like a grind to get your first win, and now it's like they're trying to get new players to get their wins. So it's like.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
They like
I don't
the game,
think you should focus on new players. Like you shouldn't.
Yeah, they should focus on their fan base or trying to get their. I think at least back.
I think at least with it, what you should do is what PUBG does, and your very first game is against all bots.
Yeah.
So it lets you adapt, and like Roy says it best. How many hours do you think he spent in Playground and Creative, learning to play that game?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Like a day at least, like a day of just in creative.
There's avenues for you to learn to play the game if you want to play.
Well, honestly, from what I've heard from my friends that still play Fortnite, a lot of them don't even play like the straight up like battle royale. Like
no,
they play like creative and they do all the other stuff. Like
I see Julian's posts on on Insta.
Shout out. I think he changed his name.
He did. It's Simmer.
His last name's Sime, but so it's Simer.
Yeah, I watched him dick on a kid, and then all the comments are like, "This is a game for 6-year-olds. Why are you happy?" I'm just like, oh.
It's crazy, man. People say it's a game for 6-year-olds. Those 6-year-olds are gross.
Well,
Little
people
kids are
say, man,
unreal
people
at this game.
say that about Fall Guys too, and they're out
Yeah.
here getting dummied.
Yeah,
These streamers are getting dummied by 6 and 7-year-olds.
Well, that's the thing, man. When I was like 8, 9, 8 to
Oh,
like 13,
I was trash at games.
I was way better back then than I am now.
No.
100%. Because that's all I did was play
It was
video
worse.
games back then.
Yeah, but they do have way more time to, especially now. Kids
Man, we actually
day.
played outside.
Yeah, but like, man, think about how much time you probably spent playing like MW2 or something like that.
None. I didn't start playing. My first COD game was Black Ops 1, and it wasn't until grade 9.
Oh, well, that's on you.
Yeah, I was only allowed to play for like an hour a day, and then my dad would make me go outside, and sometimes I wouldn't be allowed to play
at night. Like, I'd be gaming for sure.
I didn't have an actual console until grade 9. I had a Wii.
Yeah, that's what I had too.
Console. Come on.
But you can't play.
The Wii is lit.
You're not playing on COD. You're not playing.
No. Well, they had it. They
did.
It was trash. It was so bad.
Yeah, when you had to use the nunchuck and Wii remote to shoot people.
Well, I had like 2 older brothers, so we had a console.
No, I was still grinding out the N64 and GameCube back then.
Oh yeah, well obviously I used to play Strikers all the time.
Yeah.
24. So that was my game. So.
No. Fall Guys.
When you have siblings, best game.
Oh.
Best console.
Yeah, I mean, except for the fact that you suck and your siblings dummy you. That's a shot at you. I don't lose.
I'm only bad at Mario Kart and mostly Mario Kart. Smash I'm okay, but only like Brawl. The new one I'm trash.
Roy, did you win a game of Smash when we played the other day?
No.
No.
I have no idea what I was doing.
Tanner, you're pretty poo at Smash too. You're not that good.
We played me, Roy, and Gibby, and Roy was just sitting there like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Start doing better once you start picking random people.
Oh yeah, they were mad. I kept playing Ike, so I said, fine, we'll play random.
Yeah, because you only play one character.
Yeah, that's my main.
You're not even OP with that character.
I'm nuts with him.
I never played in my life, and I've played, but I haven't played for like 10 years.
Yeah. Great game though. You got to play in the box though. Did you play in the box?
No, we didn't play in the box. I don't have the box, nor am I making the box.
Best game. Best map.
No. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, I mean, earlier this week they announced Cold War, which everyone knew was coming.
I kind of have no interest, to be honest.
I'm really excited for the campaign, as it's a direct sequel to Black Ops 1.
Did you play this one's campaign?
I played the first 8 missions on Trade Deadline Day, on NHL Trade Deadline Day, and it was only to keep me awake to watch Trade Deadline Day.
It's true.
And
I didn't even start it.
It was very good, and the last mission, I always joke and say you get to be President Obama because you just send drone strikes for the whole mission.
Oh, getting political.
I'm just speaking facts. When he averaged a bunch of drone strikes a day for his whole term, it's just facts. But it was a lot. I really enjoyed what I played. The only issue is I can't finish it unless I decide to restart it because I'm on PC now. And the campaign progression didn't carry over, and I deleted it on my PlayStation for a nice 300 gigs of deleted space off my PlayStation.
Yeah, that's insane. Even Just Warzone is crazy. It's so big.
Did you download Just Warzone? Excuse me.
Yeah, and I played it like once.
What were you saying, Roy?
I still got to get the Just Warzone.
Yeah.
I deleted the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's such a big game.
There's no reason it has to be that big.
You know what's crazy? I saw it on Twitter. Flight Simulator has the whole world rendered into it, and it's only 98 gigs.
Hey, man.
It's the same size as 2K.
Jesus Christ.
Which needs to be like 20 or 30.
How is 2K 98 gigs and Madden is fucking 40?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense because they have their arenas and they have the park and all the players, and that's it. Like, there's not much to
And
the
Madden
game.
has more players.
Honestly, in the 2K
Yeah.
part is kind of. I hate their matchmaking. It's so annoying.
Oh,
Oh,
Roy
yeah.
and I complain
Yes.
about this every time we play. The matchmaking is horrendous.
Unless you want to
Yep.
go play like what's it
Pro-Am
called? Yeah, Pro-Am.
or Rec Center.
Rec Center, yeah. But
Roy and I have actually, I mean, I've enjoyed the matchmaking for the yard.
yeah, the yards.
Oh,
were
yeah,
great.
that's been
I've
fine,
played
yeah.
it a couple times when I had Game Pass.
Wait, where do you play the yard?
Like, what do you mean?
So we're talking about Madden.
Oh, true. I thought you were talking about like the park thing on I'll explain it later, but
Yeah. So on Madden, you can do 6v6, and it's more like showboaty and tricky plays and stuff. But it's just you queue in with your teammates and you get matched in. It's not you have to like walk up to the yard, sit and wait and find people, which is the worst part of 2K's park.
Mm.
Yeah, the 2K
Especially like, I mean, I'm trash, but I use VC to get shut up. I use VC to level up, and then so like I'm an 85. But if you're trying to play park at a 67, you're never finding teammates.
No, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta
no one.
if you want to play my park and you don't want to spend VC, you have to grind your like career
Yeah.
to get like
Yeah, and that takes forever to do to get that much, because it's like 200,000 VC to level up your player, which takes so much playing to get.
You have to basically play. You can't sim any games, and it'll take you a good amount of time. And
yeah, you gotta, and what, you get more points the longer the games are. So you're setting your quarters to 12 minutes, and once you become a starter, you're playing all game.
Let's be honest, sports games are trash, but they're great. Like, they're all garbage games, but you play them because they're funnest.
Yeah, I mean,
FIFA's the worst game I've ever played, but I play it 24/7.
Roy and I are enjoying Madden because we just do our Madden series.
Yeah.
Which is currently tied 1-1 or 2-1.
I don't really know anyone that plays Madden super seriously though. Maybe like in the States it's
Are
bigger.
you up 2-1?
Right now, yeah. Because I had the Ravens last game.
Yes. Fuck. Lamar Jackson in this new game, Zach, is absolutely disgustingly broken.
Yeah, I saw it. It's out already, eh?
Madden that's what we're playing.
Yeah, I know. I saw your stream.
Oh, yeah, disgustingly broken. How many times do you have to rush for? 8 times you have to get 1 yard rush.
1 yard, yeah.
If you get,
and then you can't fumble the ball after that.
Really?
Yeah, and until you get sacked. And he's the fastest quarterback in the game.
He's one of the fastest players. He has 96 speed.
That's insane.
96 speed and can't fumble after rushing for 1 yard 8 times.
Yeah. The only Madden game I've ever owned, I think, was 13 or 14, and all I did was be a pro, and I didn't even play as a quarterback. I just played as the wide receiver, and I picked Speedy, and I would just run straight every time, and just bomb Hail Marys, just spam call for pass.
So in the yard, it's like it's a lot of showboaty, and like if you're behind the line of scrimmage, you can pass the ball as many times as you want, and then you pass it forward. So if you have a double touch, it counts as an extra point. No, 2 points, right?
An extra. Oh no, yeah, 2.
2 points. So Roy will pass me the ball. I'll pass it back to Roy, and he'll score the touchdown, or vice versa. And it's been a lot of fun, but we either dummy kids or we get dummied.
Yeah, there's no in between.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one game we came in, we were level 7s and they were level 31s.
Yeah.
Because you can play on mobile and level up for Madden 21, but you're capped at level 60 something. I'm like, who the fuck's hitting 60?
Yeah, for real.
People who want to play that bad, I guess. I don't know.
I found out how to snap to other people.
How?
You press L2 and then click whoever
and did you
want.
figure out how to run?
You can't be the quarterback.
Okay.
So if you snap to your running back or something, then you can just run.
So Roy and I would play like all day all night the one night, and we were just playing the yard, and everyone we faced was running the ball as like quarterback getting the snap, or so we thought. And every time Roy would do it, they'd call the play dead and say, like, you can't run the ball, you held it for too long. and we couldn't figure out why we couldn't run the ball as QB.
I think if you choose the like a running back position and still put yourself at quarterback, you might be able to as well.
True.
Just as long as you're not an actual quarterback.
True. I was grinding out Mutt last night.
Yeah. What's your team?
I don't know.
Looking good at all?
I haven't opened. I just kept hitting next challenge, so I haven't opened anything. I haven't touched the coins.
You gotta get Barry Sanders.
99.
He's a 93. He's the best like running back, like the best card right now, I think, because they don't release 99s till later.
Get FIFA 21. We'll play FUT together.
No, we won't.
Yeah.
How?
We'll play friendlies.
Zach, on what fucking console?
I'll get a PS5.
Okay, there you go. You get a PS5. I'll play FUT with you.
No, you won't.
I'll buy you FIFA.
You'll play for like a week, and then
I'll buy you FIFA if you get a PS5.
Yeah, how fast do you think the new consoles are gonna sell out?
Oh,
instantly.
Probably right away. Yeah, I probably won't be able. I probably won't get one till like a good
I hope I can
month
get
or two
one.
later. Yeah.
See, like it's less important for you, and kind of me too.
Well,
I'm not
a PC, so it's not like you really need the new
but the
console.
content there, like Roy can be like, "Oh, I already got the PS5. He has 2K on the PS5."
No, I need the PS5 like right away, or else.
Yeah, I want to just do an unboxing.
You want to do an unboxing?
And I want a console I can use that isn't non-stop.
That's why I got the 1S after a while.
Maybe you got cockroaches in your PlayStation. It's a big problem, actually.
That's fucked.
It's like nice and warm for the cockroaches in there.
Oh, now I'm never gonna clean it out. Thanks.
Did you get cockroaches in there?
I didn't.
You did, Roy?
No, but it's like a big issue with the PlayStation. Like most people's break because of that, because it's like a really nice spot for cockroaches.
That's insane.
It's warm and then it's not too hot where they die. There's like a certain area they can go in.
You got to get those those blower things, those air blowers.
Yeah, didn't you get one? No,
just ruin your.
Ask Roy what he did with his fucking air blower.
Oh, I have one. I lost the nozzle that goes on the end.
Oh yeah.
So like all the pressure is gone. It just blows everywhere now. So it's pointless. I used it like once.
Yeah, that's a big yikes. No, but I think that's everything we really need to talk about. Anything for you, Zach?
I think we went over everything, didn't we?
Yeah.
Or are we forgetting?
Smequle, anything?
Good.
I would say for you to promote, but I mean, 110 people might see this, and most of them are probably coming from you.
Don't put yourself down.
I'm just speaking facts. When's your video going live, Roy?
From today?
Yeah.
It went live 49 minutes ago.
I did not get a notification.
Really? I hope I put it live for that time. Maybe I put the wrong date.
I'll have to go on YouTube, I think.
Yep. I did not put the right date. That is kind of sucks. I think I scheduled it. Yeah, I scheduled it for September 2nd somehow. Like a few days off.
Are you going to push it live now?
For 4 I'm going to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, I did not get...
I don't know how I got September 2nd.
Okay.
You don't want to compete with David Blaine.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there we go. We can talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's on the 1st anyways.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be the 1st.
So tomorrow?
Yeah, the 1st or the 2nd, I think he said, depending on weather.
Is it still
It was supposed to be today, this
morning. Yeah, it was supposed to be today at 6 a.m.
And he moved it from New York to Arizona.
Yeah, and now it's at 9 a.m. instead, which is dope. I don't have to wake up at 5.
Yeah.
Here's my question. Is it 9 a.m. their time?
Probably.
So then it's 12 here.
Well, no, I think
no, I think it's 9 our time because it shows you what it is for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's probably true.
So it's what? Yeah, it's even earlier for him.
Yeah.
He'll have to.
I think they have to do it early because of like wind and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Like, conditions
heat.
are good.
Oh, it's September 2nd now.
Oh yeah, they pushed it again.
Pushed it again. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever,
Well,
as long as he's safe. I don't care when he does it. Just
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
actually a little scared. So for those of you who don't know, David Blaine is trying to travel what 25,000.
I think
Feet?
he's trying to get to 25,000. He's
Yeah.
saying like that's his goal. Like he wants to
So
see
wait.
how high he can get.
Oh, I thought he was trying to travel 25,000 feet distance wise.
No, up.
Oh no,
up.
up.
How is he?
25,000.
How is he getting back down?
He's skydiving. He's putting on a
Yeah.
parachute midair and jumping.
But
Holy shit!
So he's not putting on his parachute till he gets like a few thousand feet in the air or something. So that way he gets the effect. It looks cooler without a
Yeah, like he
Okay.
just
parachute on.
disappears into the sky. Is
How
what
So
he
many?
wants.
He's got to put it on midair and hope that the balloons don't pop before then, or else he.
How many balloons has he taken?
A lot, and they're like helium. I think it's helium filled
Yeah.
in.
Because helium floats.
Yeah, and he's got like his arm anchored onto it, and he's just floating off.
This man could die.
It was. I wonder if
He's
his
got a
arm's
huge
gonna
team
hurt.
with him, but
Yeah,
They,
his arm.
they,
and
They
he's
had
got
to
like
test everything.
communication and everything. Yeah, he had to get like
But
he
here's
get
my
like
thing.
certified and everything.
Yeah, but here's my thing. The balloons pop early. You're not catching him that far.
No, if something goes
Oh,
wrong with
yeah.
that, he's pretty much screwed.
But I mean,
But
That's
they've
weird.
like tested all that like a bunch of times.
look at
They
everything
just
he's
haven't
done.
put everything together.
Yeah, and look at everything he's done. Like
Yeah.
he's
you also
done
got
some
men
crazy stuff.
like Nick Wallenda who walked. The falls was bullshit, and I will tell everyone that for the rest of my life, because he had to be tethered because of the
Mhm.
stupid NBC rules, in which so when Nick Wallenda walked the falls, I don't know if you guys watched it, but
I did, but I stopped like halfway through because it got kind of boring.
he had to be tethered into the rope, like so no matter what he could fall, or he couldn't fall.
Yeah.
And so my mom was a part of that, and originally he had planned a fake fall where he was going to pretend to fall and then be like, hey, the harness is why I'm falling, and then take it off mid thing, and then NBC found out and they said, we'll sue you if you take it off mid thing.
That's
so
crazy.
Yeah.
So but then when he did the Grand Canyon, he wasn't tethered, and I don't think he did it with NBC.
Who was it that was it his parents or grandparents they died from?
Yeah, they died in a huge fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his grandparents.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, but that was also back in like the 40s, the 50s.
Yeah, but man, David Blaine's done some crazy. The man went like what 44 days without eating.
Yeah, that's what
living
Roy
on
was
the
telling me.
Bridge.
Yeah.
Insane, man. He almost died from that too.
And then he's in like the ice for 3 days, and
the ice is
buried
insane.
alive.
Man, I thought he was insane for what he did in David's vlog with the ice pick through his arm with no
He
blood.
does that all the time.
He does that all the time. He gets other people to pick the spot and just shove it through. Like that's insane.
Where the fuck's his blood?
He used to do it through his hand too, which is like scary because you've got all those little freaking
tendons,
tendons and stuff. It's like, oh man.
Where's his blood?
Apparently, it's because like it's like clotted up in there.
Yeah.
He's done it, so he doesn't really bleed unless he hits like a vein or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Man's crazy. Man's crazy. See, I think I was telling Roy, I really wanted to see Chris Angel growing up. And then someone I know went and saw him and said they could see all the ropes and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. And then
I think the Chris Angel stuff's easy to fake because it was like
it was
on TV.
illusionist.
And
too.
it was like David Blaine. David Blaine's a magician, like he does magic tricks, but a lot of the stuff he's doing, like the ice stuff, he's legit doing that.
Yeah,
yeah.
You can't fake these balloons. You can't.
No.
You can't get out of ice without anyone realize like how they were all watching him.
Well, and same with like the no eating. He was on camera the whole time.
Yeah, and like the like holding your breath for 17 minutes. How do you fake that?
Holy fuck! I didn't know he did that. That's
Yeah.
unreal.
Oxygenated, like on pure O2, but still
Mhm.
insane. Like he took a bunch of pure O2 before and then went.
Oh.
But that's he still broke the record. So
He's got a video you can kind of learn how to hold your breath longer.
mm-hmm.
Oh, we're running out of time again.
Oh.
Oh, good thing we're. So what? We went an hour and 20 minutes by the time this expires.
Is this our longest one? This might be our longest one, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think the other one we had with Roy on as well might be long.
That one.
Roy will be a reoccurring guest whenever I'm too lazy to email and pay for people to come on. I mean, basically everyone I'm going to reach out to is going to be like, you're too small. Or, it's 10 grand.
But,
Yeah,
but we're the big boys podcast. How
Yeah.
cool.
That's going to be my response. I think the one I'm aiming for next is the guy from TikTok, the Big Boy Problems.
True. Have you not? I thought you already messaged him and he
I've been lazy.
ignored you.
No, I've been lazy. I wake up and then I do nothing and I tell myself I should email these people and then I'm just lazy.
Imagine being too lazy to send an email.
Right? No, for sure. Yeah, I'm admitting it. I'm not making excuses. I'm just lazy.
That's tough.
No, imagine being too lazy to figure out a way to put all your RGB fans into your PC that Amazon won't take back. That's me.
Oof. I'll take your PC off your hands if it's too big of a problem.
Wait, so Stream Hatchet tweeted, in the latest ads of the week, Nick Merckx partnered with G Fuel, generating a combined 759,000 hours watched in back-to-back days.
That's insane.
Oh, damn.
So that means G Fuel got 759,000 hours of watch time for their ads.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Tim came third with 121,000 watch hours for a PC giveaway, which he didn't give away.
Why didn't he give it away?
Was that the one he needed to?
He needed to get wins in Fall Guys, and every win he got, he would give a PC away.
And he didn't get one.
No.
Isn't he like statistically the worst Fall Guys player?
He was, and then he won. And then Dr. Lupo was statistically
the best,
which was crazy.
Yeah, you think it would be like some random kid in his apartment, in like his basement or something.
Yeah.
Like that's how it was with like the Fortnite World Cup. It's like random kids.
Yeah, no one knew who Booga was.
Yeah, these random kids are just dumbing these streamers. It's like,
I mean, I'm the best Fall Guys player we know, so.
Oh, that's false. How many wins do you have?
5 still. I'm one behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're trash.
Yeah, nice 0, Mr. I can't play it because I play on a shit console.
Oof. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Okay, Solomon.
Solomon wants all the smoke. No. Shout out, Solomon.
No shout out. That's revoked. I control the final edit.
That's not true.
No. Okay. No. Thank you for coming out, Roy. I always appreciate you.
Thanks.
Thanks for having me.
I'm sure if you're not busy tonight after the game, we'll play Madden or something. Oh no, you have plans tonight.
Yeah.
You have plans tonight.
Yeah.
So not tonight. We'll play soon. Zach, I would say we'd play something, but we don't own anything together. And I'm not playing Rocket League. Because if there's one game I cannot get good at, like even enough to enjoy playing, it's Rocket League. So
just get good.
No. I would also say use supporter creator code Bobbleton and Smequle, but they didn't give us COD supporter creator codes. More likely Roy gets one than me, but they only gave out like 7, and Nade Shot didn't get any, Scump didn't get one. So I don't see us getting one anytime soon.
Nope. I'll wait for the 2K one.
Oh, if 2K gets one, Roy's going to fucking be rolling in cash.
Hopefully.
Man, The COD supporter creator code's awful though. You need to spend 10,000 V-Bucks to make $5.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Sorry, V-Bucks. COD points.
I was gonna say, do they call
COD
them
points,
V-Bucks too?
COD points. And that would be like 5 of their $27 skin packs.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So, yeah.
I
Okay.
haven't spent a single dollar on any of those games. Besides Rocket League.
We're not going to talk about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. I would say subscribe to Smequle, but you're probably already subscribed there. If you're not, his link will be in the description down below. You can just say hi to Zach in the comments because, like Zach pointed out at the beginning, he doesn't have a channel. This is partly his. He gets 30% of the revenue from the podcast. So a cent so far. And then, yeah, make sure you subscribe to me. Leave a like, comment down below who you want to see on the podcast next, or questions for Smequle next time he's on the podcast. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.